Zwelinzima Vavi survive the night of the long knives? That's the question hanging over the Cosatu General Secretary. Vavi has snubbed the current Cosatu Central Executive Committee. Now he possibly faces more censure. It includes a forensic investigation into financial maladministration. Our reporter Mbongeni Muthwa spoke to Vavi. He began by asking whether he was aware of the rumour that he might be suspended from Cosatu, the Trade Union Federation, once again.
I don't know. And I don't respond to rumors. Frankly, I don't care what happens. Suspended, I've been suspended before. And if that's a decision, that's a decision. I'll relate with it if it is taken in that fashion. So I honestly relaxed. I had a very good sleep last night, I can tell you that, with a very clean conscience.
If you are suspended, what will that mean for the 8 unions that are outside at the moment also supporting you?
Well, let's cross that river or that bridge when we arrive at the bridge. I don't know. I can't speculate over a rumor. All I'm saying is that I don't regret once the decision I took to be away from a meeting that I knew will not produce better levels of unity in the Federation. I don't regret that. Yeah.
Sorry. In terms of where we are right now, of course, this whole thing in Cosatu has been going on for a very long time.
For too long.
Is it correct to say that the stance that you have taken now means that the gloves are off yet again?
No. All I'm saying is that for 3 years almost, the genuine issues of the workers have been sidelined. No one is talking about the labor brokering. No one talks about decent work. Nobody talks about the crisis of unemployment and how it impacts on the lives of ordinary people. Nobody is talking about the extent of inequalities in our society that are growing daily and yearly. Nobody is talking about the extent of poverty that is visiting a 54% of our population. Nobody is championing the issue of no water in so many communities. Nobody takes up the issues of service delivery in an organized fashion. It's gone too long. That's all I can tell you. It's gone too long. We've got to return to those issues, in my view, in the most uncompromising fashion.
Even if maybe risking a split from this standoff now?
No, nobody wants a split. I've spent 2 years and more fighting inside, agitating for us to confront the issues, the differences, making appeals, submitting myself to unfair disciplinary processes, having to ward off a forensic audit after another forensic audit, doing everything that I can to ensure that everybody realizes the critical importance of preserving the unity of workers under the Federation. I'm not saying that I've done enough. I'm not saying that we shouldn't try more. Certainly, if there is an opportunity to try, I will always be there making more efforts to ensure that the Federation is not destroyed, because this is the only thing workers have. So, but it takes two to tangle. You don't do those things alone. There have to be a willing partner on the opposite side who must make a movement to meet you halfway so that you can make that peace. And when there is no person on the other side, you will fail with all of your best of intentions. Where are we now? We are at a point where effectively there is nobody championing the interest of the workers in society. The Federation have been paralyzed. And frankly, it exists only in name. In our distant memories of what it used to be in the good days. And frankly, I think that others want it exactly in that spot, and it mustn't move out of that spot. Sweetheart federation that gives a round of applause every time it sees somebody swallowing in the corrupt games. That's the crisis. That's a crisis. And my hope is that people will realize that sitting with 8-9 unions outside the federation is not in the interest of workers. Dismissing 340,000 workers is not in the best interest of the federation or of workers, because you're creating conditions for divisions, permanent divisions. And it will be worse if the 340,000 were to be replaced by Limosa with no members, just a name, on the hope that NUMSA can be split and fragmented to satisfy the agenda. And if that was to happen in the CC, I will see that as a major development, as significant as the actual dismissal of NUMSA in the federation itself.